And this is where we're going. Sarah, are you coming? Oh, didn't I need to hand something in?
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
Absolutely, yes. Only exploratory. You've got to plug your laptop. Oh no, that's not good.
Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry, Doc Manning will fix you up.
So we had a thing. What's the thing I need to do?
Yeah. Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
My whole body feels like it's
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, coming down off Aurora isn't easy.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul.
Hello, I
right.
finally found you.
Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
Cares if you're addicted to the stuff.
I don't use Aurora.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies. I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. And you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
I have a delivery from the clinic.
Not a moment too soon. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so we did that. I can help you.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
That's fine. It's ridiculous.
There's nothing else to be done about it. These people need my help.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of
We
the
know
nurses
Abby.
there.
We've
She's
met
just started.
Abby, I think.
Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. Huh. Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People who have been using for, say, 2 years or less, I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed. We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, This state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings. Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Oh, we have a skill point. Okay, we could do that. That could also be helpful. Ship thrusters could also be helpful. That's pretty basic. Oh, but I'm a sucker for this, so let's do... yeah. Because then I can carry some more. Ooh. Oh, that's handy. I didn't realize I could do this. Okay, so let's do...
I see what you've made there. Smart.
Okay. Let's make a heal paste. And we'll do... yeah. Excellent. Okay. That's going to be useful. At some point, I don't know when, but at some point.
What can Reliant Medical do for you?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Okay, let's do... Do you? Do you really?
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess
Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ?
Enhancers here.
Around boss something important.
Neon security. Oh, there's so much to do.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems.
Imagine that.
Everything good?
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
Alright, choose floor. Let's do Stroud Eklund. Okay,
Mrs.
right.
Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Alright, and we go.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here.
Yep, that's
Issa
me.
Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding?
Charmed.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
I'm 100% behind embarrassing him more.
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared. I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
I'd say Walter is more of a disciple than a fan. In fact, I've heard him recite this in the lodge on more than one occasion.
Can we move on?
I love that we get to tease him.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
No.
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
I also send my love to freelance operatives.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm off to do all the work while you two stay
I hate
here.
being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. It shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Alright, what'd you give me? Okay. So, ask about security.
Ain't no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Anything in here that's
Sorry, I'm
curious?
busy at the moment.
Fair
Are
enough.
you supposed to be here?
Probably not, but I'm here anyway.
It's an honor to be part of the Stroud Eklund team.
Stop to rescue.
I'm fine. The board can sure. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
Oh, Jesus.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you in every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Okay, so these two have been married for a while then.
You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Okay, so we have to go find these things out. I want to see what else is in here.
These are some of the best guns money can buy. Now, if only I had money.
Oh, I see. So let me take some stuff.
Mind. Have something for me?
Let's take... I'm going to take those, and I'm also going to take... And I'm going to take... Do I want to take anything else off her? Yeah, probably. I'll take those. And... and I'll just sell them.
Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
I call this place a one-stop kill shop. Get you, right? Hey, you look like someone... Well, don't sweat it.
Okay.
You see, I had you all figured out. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind of person who blow a hole in the wall to get to their goal. I'm talking minute.
Let's just skip to
Hang on there, partner. I'm just... Imagine being completely surrounded. You, my friend, are perched on the edge of infinity. And Core Kinetics would love to come along for the ride. So what do you say?
Fine, okay.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you tooled up and on your way. Wait till you add one.
Okay, so what do you have? Let's sell. Do I want any of those? 2,000? I do like that one. The color is fine. And it's fine.
You need firepower. You know where to find us.
Hello.
This is some serious firepower.
Okay. Well, now we've done that. Genodyne Industries. Let's see what else. This seems a lot.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste.
Are you okay?
Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Why are you being so open?
Why? Because I'm sick and tired of putting on a corporate face and pretending that nothing's wrong. It's do or die time around here. We can either spin our wheels forever or worse, go under completely. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Oops.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently
I
heading
see.
up the R&D division.
Okay, so it's corruption thing.
The man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
How do you get the job?
Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayou clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
Nepotism, baby.
I actually need our CEO's approval for that. And so far, it's been denied. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance.
Okay.
I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
What does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective. Yeah, I get it. Look, I still need to put the finishing. That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced. The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. It was great speaking with you.
Okay, so let's talk to these people.
Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
What? I'm working here.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Let's unlock this, because I'm curious. What do we have here? Reminder, okay, that's fine. Quarterly update, blah 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 blah.
Oh, sorry. You'll have to hack that on your own.
Freeze! Neon security!
Hi.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any
Okay, what are we getting here? Do I have any digipick left? Let's see if I have any. Oh, I do. Okay. That was interesting. Interesting.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Mind leaving me alone? I have a ton of logistics to plan.
Okay, so before I steal things, I thought I could just do it, but it was kind of silly. Let's talk to this dude.
What? Let me save you some time. Well, like I said, it's... Look. I'm afraid that... I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. The conduction grid went on. At this point, the money... The problem is that I swear to you. Of course there are. Look, I have a full report on... What do you think I should do?
What do we think, Chat? What does it say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
Sorry, 2 seconds, Chat. I'm just checking something. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I get it. Look, I still... Thanks for taking the time to talk.
So let's talk
Frank
to this
Rennick's
dude
all
then.
in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We
You
have
want
to
in
get
here?
back about
Nope.
that
Okay.
Mr. Harada. Me either. He's never around.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
What's in here then? Oh, can I get in? Oh. Hang on a minute. Oh, I see, I was stuck, that's why. Now, I'm gonna quick save. And I'm gonna unlock this. And other way around, okay. Notifications, what do we have? Security reminder. Automated update failed. For your current operating system, okay.
See what kind of information you can get off of there.
Nothing that interesting. But I was curious to see anyway.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
Okay, so they'll probably be at the top then. Celt core? Okay, let's see what's up here then.
Lovely day for it. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okadibo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
You have me confused.
Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. Damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
Love how this is an American. I'm not sure whether they're trying to do an Irish accent or a Scottish accent, but it seems to be kind of... Maybe I should...
Yeah, maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
It's really bad.
If only you knew. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltcore. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Just how Scottish people say, where there is no Scotland.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
Yeah, see, it's trying to be Scottish, but it's also Irish.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart.
Yeah, and then it slips into
Saburo,
Irish.
I mean, Mr. Okadigo. He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Are you personally involved?
That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing.
They haven't looked up at me
If you can
once.
get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
Okay.
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. A poor man. We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills. For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work.
Do you even want this?
Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Okay, so we have to find a diary.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Gotta call someone's power kept going out.
Who are you? Anything?
Reach as long as my leg.
What do you want to do for the break?
Something just made a noise and I want to know what that something was. Aha. Shipping order status. Okay, no, that's fine.
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terraboo right now.
Sorry.
Anything else in here? No, nothing in here. Okay. Anything in this one? Don't think so.
Keep it moving.
Okay.
Pardon.
Howdy.
So where else can we go to? Shoes floor. Xenofresh. Let's see what's up here. Anything?
Welcome to Xenofresh, the pride of Neon. Hello, how can I assist you today? Xenofresh is the best place to work in Neon, hands down. The pay is good, the hours are respectable, and the company's profits are skyrocketing.
Oh, honey.
We're fortunate that Administrator Bayu dedicates his time and brilliance to see our company excel. Thank you for visiting Xenofresh Fisheries.
Oh, she's... Oh dear.
If you're looking for Aurora, you're in the wrong place. Try the Astro Lounge. What? I'm working here.
What does this tell me? Announcements. It's fine, quarterly update. Is there anything in here that would be helpful? Nope, okay.
Is this really necessary? I have to be somewhere important.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry.
You're not a plate of croissants.
No, I'm not.
If you aren't delivering the food that I ordered, then why don't you simply say so? That foolish girl up front must have allowed you back here. I'm going to have a bit of a chat with her later. Look, I'm really quite busy. If you're not here on Xenofresh business, I'm going to have to ask that you leave.
Who are you?
My name's Libby Graf, and I am the CFO of Xenofresh Fisheries.
Oh, right.
And since I answer directly to Administrator Bayou, I hope you aren't here to cause any sort of trouble. The last thing I need right now are more protests and complaints to deal with.
What sort of
Everything
protest?
under the sun, from unfair business practices to reported bad working conditions to the price of Aurora. We're the #1 most successful corporation on Neon, so we're obviously a huge target of opportunity for slander and false accusations. Everyone's looking for a free handout or a tiny piece of the massive success that we've accomplished. Well, I'll tell you the same thing I tell them before I have them escorted out. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Are we done here?
I'm actually not wearing space stuff right now.
Talk to my secretary.
That's what I'm wearing. That's what I'm wearing right now. Conference room.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo.
Okay, no job openings.
Status quo, if you know what I mean.
Alright, so. Hi.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments right now.
Okay.
You have a question? You can chat. Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Interesting. Fascinating. Oh, there's so much.
No problem. Not paid to talk.
Okay, what is this? Okay, and these lifts aren't working for God knows whatever reason. I could activate the alarm, but then that would be me being an absolute asshole.
Yeah? You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Alright, fine.
This place ain't for the likes of you.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently.
That's just mean. Okay, that's just the bathrooms.
We're only taking meetings with our preferred clients at the moment.
Alright.
Slayton Aerospace.
There a problem? Not paid to talk.
Oh. Let's unlock this and see what's in here, shall we?
must be something they don't want us to find.
Interesting. So what's up here then? What could there possibly be? Ooh. I will take the key. Interesting. Okay, what if I dress...
This is a private office.
Oh, is it? I'm also here for work, so...
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Yes, I am.
Just leave, okay?
What else is in here?
Yeah? You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Fair enough. I feel like there's something behind there, but let's not look into that just yet.
This is a... Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
But I am here, so what are you gonna do about it? Out of sheer curiosity. And that's the vent. I wonder.
Okay? This is a private office?
Good for you. I don't really care about it being private. But I just... Thank you. Oh, which means...
Supposed to be here. Just
yeah,
leave,
yeah.
okay?
So if I go back down this way, and I go back through here, we should... Aha! Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. And... okay, let's do that. And we'll do... Is there one that's just like a 2? Not that one, okay. Let's try that then. Yes. Okay, elevator access override. Okay.
Running a bypass? Be careful.
Okay, now it works. Or it doesn't work. Okay, that's gonna be handy. So in this case, if it's not this one, then we need to go up.
This is the private office.
Then where is it? Maybe I have to go back down? So if there's an elevator, oh, hang on a minute.
Clayton sure takes his security seriously. I don't know what it is.
So where are you? Exit is there. But I want the actual.
There a problem? Get out now.
Okay.
Not paid to talk.
Your company send you out here too? I don't see the point of face-to-face meeting.
Okay, well we have it, so that's fine. And we'll come back at some point, but... let's go back to the lobby then. Matt Culver's new RPG. Ooh, I didn't know he was doing a new one. Right, so what do I have to do? Investigate the cellar, right. Which is up here.
Used to be an actuary. Malibu.
Ooh. Interesting. Oh god, it's bright. Oh god, this is gonna be hell for my migraines.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you?
Yep.
Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But
Okay.
if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I prefer alcohol.
Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I have a meeting here later. I'm worried about
The
security.
Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art.
Fair enough.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
That fee seems a little high.
Strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged. Sorry, but I can't.
Okay.
You're an up-and-coming industrialist. And perhaps there's something we can do. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent.
Yeah.
Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Secure. What will you tell me about him?
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian.
Sure.
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
How much? Whoa!
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. How unfortunate. Got plenty here to do.
What do we have? Slows time for food. Okay. Oh. Oh, actually, wasn't there a thing that I wanted? No, there isn't. Okay.
Enjoy the lounge.
Oh god, it's so loud. Let's go to the VIP balcony.
I know your type. The freewheel in space ace. Must be nice.
Okay, so what else do we have in here? Unlock you. I only have 5. I wonder if it's... Yep, because then... It's these. What do we have? Remote control. Okay. And scheduling.
Oh, I hope the data on there was worth all of the trouble.
Now we need to... Benjamin Bio.
There's a reason that you're disturbing me? Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one. I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question. Next time, don't bother me unless it's important.
Fair enough. So, I also have to investigate the cellar. Alright, down here we go.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding you look into her husband's murder.
Okay. And let's do quick save.
Hello. Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Yep.
And accessories for all your hectic needs.
Hi.
I think they even knew what planet they were on.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself.
Oh dear.
That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
How do you...
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
Oh, didn't mean to press that button.
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Don't get ahead of yourself. Done talking. Not getting more from me about any of this. Had a freelancer trail the seller back to his place. Sleep crate 1.
Okay. Sleep crate 1. The other thing I want to do
I've
is...
had enough, Rosa. Sieghart's gone too... Hey there. Welcome. No problem. I'm sure you'll find something you like.
Let's see, what can I sell? Because I do have a lot of stuff.
Oh. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
Okay. How often have you
The
tried?
first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend. Started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing. And that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor. But we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
Hell yeah.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. Thanks
Now,
for stopping
James,
by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by when you were out.
Oh yeah? When His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham. Speaking line is
I'm not gonna hack those, but I am gonna go over here and have a look.
Sometimes sticks.
There's got to be a megacorp that'll hire someone like me.
If I flip the coin of life.
Okay, what else do we have? Ah, I see. Okay. So, I think, friends, this is where we're going to end it for today, because it's been a little of a sleepy day.